Hey guys, what's up? I'm Erin and welcome back to the channel. This is video number 100 for me. And I've learned a lot about YouTube in these past 100 videos. I've made my share of mistakes and I've had my share of small successes. So in honor of 100 videos and at my husband's prodding, I'm going to make a sort of milestone video of sorts. It was back in 2018, 2019 when I first started discussing having a YouTube channel. And it wasn't something I dove right into. Rather, I dragged my feet, I delayed, I looked for any excuse possible to not start. I kind of figured, who would really want to listen to what I had to say anyway? It was actually because of my husband Steve's prodding that I actually started this channel. To my hubby, if you are watching, hit the like button. Can you guys believe he doesn't actually immediately hit the like button on my videos? Instead, he says he has to watch the entire video all the way through just to be sure that he likes it. To which I reply, you married me. That means you hit the like button. But there is one surefire way to get him to hit that button right away. And that is when our pup Peanut makes an appearance. So Steve, here's Peanut. Hit the like button. I love you. I posted my first YouTube video on February 21st, 2020. In the beginning, I didn't really tell anyone about my channel. I mean, Steve knew, and that was pretty much it. And I wasn't great. I was a little awkward. Inevitably, doing something you've never done before, you're not that great at it. And talking to a camera in the beginning is just a little strange. But here's the thing, I think everyone goes through this, especially when starting a YouTube channel, but I think it relates to anything you're starting. You build it up in your head, you make it a bigger deal than it is. You think, oh my goodness, what if I put this video out there and people say mean things? What if the video sucks? What if I fall on my face? Inevitably, all of those things do happen. But newsflash, in the beginning, no one is watching your videos. No one's gonna watch your first video or quite possibly even your 10th. It's a good time to kind of suck a little. You have time to learn and get better along the way. After a handful of videos, it gets easier. Posting the next one doesn't cause you anxiety. Instead, you just look at it as, okay, I have an idea, I filmed a video, let's get it posted. I posted very regularly, every single week or twice a week, up until November, at which point I started a new job, and this new job was taking up a lot of my time, and I kind of began to feel like my plate was too full. Something had to give, and that something was YouTube. I felt like I wasn't really getting anywhere. I felt like my goal was to start the channel to teach people about finance, to help people become more comfortable with the dialogue of money and talking about it. Because sadly, I feel like money is still kind of a taboo subject for many people. But my channel was so small, it was hardly getting any views. So I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere with it. So I quit. I washed my hands of it and I went on with my life. Then one of my old videos started getting a lot of views and a lot of comments. I mean, I was getting hundreds of views per day, which for a tiny channel is a lot. I started interacting with people in the comments and I was reminded of how fun it can be to connect on the subject of money. So I came back after a 2-month hiatus in January of 2021. I made 3 videos and I quit again. My reason for quitting was twofold. YouTube is a lot of work, and at the time I was working a very demanding job. I would get up at 5 in the morning, go to the gym, show up at work at 7:30, and I wouldn't get home until a little bit after 7 each night. At that point, I just wanted to spend some quality time with my husband and my dog. I just felt like I didn't have enough time. So Monday through Friday, my days were already jam-packed, and also I was dealing with some underlying health issues as well. YouTube is a lot of work. Each video takes anywhere from 5 to 8 hours to plan, film, edit, and then upload. That's a lot of time. I did not have a lot of time that I was working with. So I just felt I wasn't getting anywhere. I wasn't having the impact that I wanted to have. So I quit. I washed my hands of it all again, and I decided this was the last time I was quitting. I tried, I failed, on to the next. But something was happening behind the scenes. I have a few loyal commenters that started asking where I went, if I was coming back. My videos were still continuing to get some views here and there, and slowly but surely I was creeping my way to 1,000 subscribers. And you may be wondering why that number is important. It's because you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in a 1-year period for YouTube to monetize you. With all the nice comments and being able to monetize my channel, I went back to it and I started up again. Third time's the charm, I suppose. All along the way, from the time I started my channel, I had it built up in my mind that if I was able to monetize my channel, I would deem myself a success. When I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere, I deemed myself a failure, and so I didn't think it was worth continuing. On May 10th of 2021, I officially got monetized on YouTube. And the way YouTube works, the money you make is posted the next day. So the money you make for Monday isn't actually posted until Tuesday. So I had to wait a day, and guess how much I made? 34 cents. Oh my gosh, I've never been so excited about 34 cents in my entire life. It was so freaking exciting. You have to remember, I had built it up in my mind that the moment I got monetized, I would deem myself a success. When it happened, when that 34 cents popped up, I flipped. I was so excited. I called my husband over, had to show him the screen. I called my mom on FaceTime. I called my brother on FaceTime. I was over the moon excited. I could not be any happier. I took a picture of the screen. You bet your bottom dollar I took a picture of the screen. I didn't want to forget this moment, but how could I? It is one of my most special YouTube moments to date. 34 cents. I absolutely love it. Another super awesome moment came when I was at a company meeting, and my company is small, maybe 60 to 65 people, and I shared with the company that I had a YouTube channel. That was a big moment for me. It's not something I share with a lot of people. And one of the girls was immediately like, I've seen your videos. I didn't put it together that it was you, but I've seen your videos. It's awesome. And that to me, that floored me. I'm like, how could someone in this group of 60 people have seen one of my videos? That's an incredible feeling. That was an incredible moment and an incredible connection. So I've continued making videos every week since May. Now my channel is small, like very small. It's chugging along, getting views, getting some more subscribers. I have a couple really loyal subscribers who actually comment on every single video I make, or practically every video I make, and I don't think they know how much I look forward to their comments. I'm pretty nerdy, but I consider them my virtual friends. Now, because I'm sure people are curious about the other side of YouTube, I'm sure people are curious about how much money the channel was making. Between the months of May and June, the channel was slowly making about $2 to $5 a day on a really good day. The number of subscribers I have is slowly creeping up. Remember, it took me 15 months to get my first 1,000 subscribers. Some people take the elevator to success, other people take the stairs. I'm taking the stairs, but I'm gonna have really good glutes when I get there at least. Something started happening in mid-July. A video I had made in late May started getting some views. And I started to get a lot of them. A lot being all relative to my channel, of course. My channel itself would routinely get an average of a couple of hundred views per day. But then somehow this video, 40 days or so after being published, started getting a couple thousand views per day. I was like, what in the world is happening? All of a sudden, instead of getting, say, 6 new subscribers in a day, I was getting 97, 88, 117. I would just stare at the screen, jaw dropped. I had no idea how this was happening. Eventually, the hype around the video did die down, but at this point, the video has over 110,000 views. It's made over $1,300. It's so crazy to me that 100,000 people have seen my face and heard my voice. It absolutely floors me. I can't even wrap my head around it. I have no words. I'm just so excited that that many people have an interest in finance. But I want to say that that is not standard for my channel. In fact, this video here features a picture of my husband, Steve. I didn't ask Steve for a picture to include him on this thumbnail. So when he found out, he told me that he was entitled to 50% of the profits from that video. Well, to date, that video has made $8.95. So Steve, I'm more than happy to cut you a check. The views settled down. The views, the watch time, the comments, yes, the daily income, it all settled down. And it went back to normal. But it did go back to a new elevated normal. It seemed that instead of getting a few hundred views a day, I was still getting a few thousand. Instead of 6 subscribers a day, I was getting about 20. Instead of $3 a day, my channel was making about 30. Then about a week or so ago, the channel got another upswing. In one day, my channel had 13,000 views. I didn't come from a town that had 13,000 people. That's insane. The income of the channel in one day actually eclipsed $100. It is so fantastically awesome. I still can't wrap my head around it. To date, my channel has made a little bit over $3,200. I don't know what I thought when I started the channel. I just love talking about money. I talk about money with pretty much everyone I meet. I always used to joke that every boy I dated, at least they opened a Roth. We may not have worked out, but they were going to be set for retirement. And my husband was no different. When we started dating, I got him to open his Roth. He maxed it out that very first year. That's how I knew he was a keeper. Well, that, and for our first date, he took us on a hike because, as he put it, why would he spend money on a girl he just met? Smart man. I love learning about money, investing, stocks, real estate, insurance, ETFs, index funds, you name it. I love learning about it and I love talking about it. I'm very fortunate in that I have a group of friends that we are all very open about finances and we enjoy these money conversations. We talk very openly about salary, income, net worth, debt, market returns, and these are some of my most cherished conversations. We genuinely want to see each other succeed in every way possible. We are very supportive of each other and it makes these conversations flow very easily. I suppose that was a big motivator for me starting the YouTube channel. I wanted to continue that dialogue. I want people to understand money, investing, and be financially literate. I want people to have a positive relationship with money. I want that dialogue to be there. I want people to be comfortable with it. I am a very firm believer that everyone can be successful, and I believe that we should all be here to encourage each other along. Naturally, what I love most about YouTube is the comments, and 99% of them are so wonderful, kind, and supportive. If you loved the video and you leave a comment, you literally make my day. If you have a question or you share your financial story in the comments, I think that is the most wonderful thing in the world. I actually want to find a way to interview these people who share their financial journeys because I think it is so incredible. If you disagree with a video or a point I made and you leave it in the comments, I love that too. You often hear me say that finance is personal because it is. There is no one right way to do things. If you have a different opinion, I want to hear it. I actually think that's a great conversation starter because I also think it's just as important to have people who question you as it is to have people who support you. I am so grateful for all of these comments because you took 10 minutes out of your day to watch my video. That means the world to me. So yes, I do read every single comment. Now, of course, the internet being what it is, 99% of those comments are absolutely wonderful and amazing. You do have that 1%. Those 1% are the really negative comments and people looking to try and just bring you down. A lot of those I tend to block or mute from the channel because I am working so very hard to create a positive space here. Like if there's name calling in a comment, I mute that, I delete it, I block it. I won't tolerate that at all. Or I get comments like women are not qualified to talk about finance. They should stick to babies or housekeeping. You don't want me talking about babies. I don't know anything about babies. And it is 2021. We got to open our minds a little bit. Girls and boys, we can all do the same thing. But by and large, this community has been so incredibly loving and kind and supportive. It actually makes me smile from my soul. So let's get into some of the fine details of YouTube for me personally. When I get prepared for a video, I make an outline. That outline can take anywhere from 1 to 5 hours depending on how much research is required for that video. At this point, I film all of my videos at 5:30 in the morning. The reason is, one, I have a day job Monday through Friday and my time is limited, and also there's a lot of construction going on around me and it is literally the only quiet time in my day. Currently, I post one video a week. It shows up on Mondays, Monday mornings at 9:45 in the morning. Every once in a while, I will sneak an extra one in on Thursdays, but you can always count on the Monday morning video. Yes, I do have my subscriber count hidden, as some people have commented on, and I did this for a particular reason. A lot of times I feel like new channels get unfairly discriminated against, because a lot of times people will judge a channel based on the number of subscribers it has, thinking, well, this channel has 300,000 subscribers. It must be a great channel. This channel has 30 subscribers. This channel must suck. Ultimately, it was never about the subscriber count. I just wanted to talk about things that I was passionate about and hopefully find some like-minded people who wanted to share in those conversations. But just in case you're wondering, I currently have 4,832 subscribers. As I said, I am a very small channel. It took me 15 months to get my first 1,000 subscribers. In the past 90 days, I have gotten over 3,400. That is the best example of compounding that I can ever give you. Now, I always thought more women would watch my channel. I kind of figured I'm a girl, maybe girls would watch, but boy, was I wrong. 82% of my audience is actually male, and my audience is made up of those primarily over the age of 35. And I am so grateful for all the boys and for anyone who wants to watch my channel. There's still a lot that I don't know about YouTube. I often think success in this medium comes from a mixture of content, consistency, and success. I'm having fun figuring it out as I go. I'm really enjoying making these videos, and I'm really enjoying connecting with all of you money savvy individuals out there. So please continue commenting. I love hearing your perspectives and your stories. And from the very bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching. Well, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this style of video. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It would mean the world to me. If you got anything at all or you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you know of anyone else who might like this type of channel, please consider sharing. I hope you have a great one. I'll see you next week. Bye.